Let's play a quick game of Have You Ever, shall we? I'm going to make some statements, and if you have ever done any of these things, I want you to keep score and give yourself 1 point for each yes answer that you have. And then in the comments below, tell us your score. Before we go any further, though, in case we haven't met, I'm Shelley from Taming Frenzy. Okay, on to the little pop quiz. Have you ever turned down an invitation because you were afraid you might not fit in with the group of people there? Have you ever said no to an opportunity because you were afraid you didn't have what it took to actually accomplish that? Have you ever said no to an opportunity because you were afraid you weren't up to the challenge? Have you ever felt envious of someone who did something or had something or achieved something that you wanted but were that afraid you couldn't have? Have you ever felt regret over something you chose not to do? Have you ever told yourself, I'm just not capable of doing that? Have you ever compared yourself to someone else and then felt inferior? Have you ever backed out of something at the last minute because you got scared or nervous? Have you ever settled for second best because you didn't feel like you deserved the best? Have you ever told yourself that you weren't interested in something even though really you were? Have you ever made up an excuse that you didn't have to do something? Okay, so what's your score? Obviously, more yes answers is not a good thing on this quiz because that's an indicator that you are letting your limiting beliefs that you have about yourself hold you back from doing things that you want. And while in the moment we may feel some relief that, we got out of this, I didn't have to do that, I didn't have to be uncomfortable, I didn't have to stretch myself, in the long term, we pay the consequences and the price for that. Regret, frustration, disappointment. These are the results of letting our limiting beliefs guide our behavior. Because here's the thing. Just because we believe something about ourselves does not make it true. Limiting beliefs are based on emotions. Generally fear and doubt, but emotions nonetheless. And emotions are lousy indicators of what we're truly capable of doing. So the next time you think about making an excuse, or bowing out of an invitation, or saying no to some opportunity, change your behavior. Say yes. By moving from emotion to action, you may discover that you have skills and talents and aptitudes that you didn't know you had. And you just might open up an entire new world of possibilities. I hope that you'll watch the rest of the videos in this series on limiting beliefs. And until next time, go tame some frenzy.